Hi everyone, my name is Zarena Medina, and today we will be discussing the five-factor model. Have you ever wondered why some people are naturally outgoing while others prefer solitude? Or why some individuals are meticulous planners while others go with the flow? You see, our personalities, they shape the way we interact with the world, and psychologists, they've spent decades studying how to categorize and understand these differences. One of the most widely accepted theories in modern psychology is the five-factor model of personality, also known as the Big Five. The five-factor model, it was developed by McCrae and Costa. The five-factor model suggests that personality can be broken down into five broad dimensions: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Through my assessment, I discovered that I exhibit high openness, extroversion, and neuroticism with moderate to high conscientiousness and agreeableness. You see, these traits in combination with my environment, they shape how I navigate life. So let's dive right into the five-factor model by addressing openness. Openness, it describes a person's level of curiosity, creativity, and openness to new ideas. Individuals with high in openness, they tend to be imaginative and adventurous, while those in this lower trait, they prefer routine familiarity. McCrae and Costa, they describe openness as involving cognitive flexibility and aesthetic appreciation. This trait is evident in my passion for speculative fiction writing and linguistics. Studies, they connect high openness to dopamine and driven reward systems and creative divergent thinking. Gordon Allport's idea of personal dispositions highlight how intrinsic motivations shape our interests, emphasizing the dynamic relationships between nature and nurture. Conscientiousness refers to how organized, responsible, and goal-oriented a person is. Highly conscientious people are disciplined and reliable, whereas those in the lower trait, they may be spontaneous and flexible, but sometimes careless. You see, I exhibit moderate to high levels of this trait. I thrive on structured plans, but remain flexible when necessary. Extroversion, it's associated with sociability, assertiveness. Extroverts, they thrive in social situations, enjoying group activities and being the center of attention. The introverts are more reserved, preferring solitude or small group interactions, so keeping to themselves. I identify strongly with this trait, and as I find energy in social interactions and leadership roles, McCrae and Costa, they link extroversion to reward sensitivity. And neuroimaging studies, they show that extroverted individuals have heightened activation in brain regions related to social processing. However, personality, it isn't just biology. Allport's theory of functional autonomy suggests that while social tendencies, they may be innate, they're also shaped by experience. My passion for mentoring, for example, has reinforced my natural inclination toward social engagement. Next, we take a look at agreeableness. It is the balance between maintaining harmony and asserting personal boundaries. According to Schultz and Stoltz, they link moderate agreeableness to effective conflict resolution. My ability to mediate disputes among friends, it reflects Costa's perspective. That agreeableness facilitates pro-social behavior, okay? And Cotell's dynamic personality trait suggests that traits can shift based on situational demands, which explains why I can be agreeable while still standing firm when necessary. Now we move to neuroticism, which is often associated with emotional reactivity and stress sensitivity, which plays a role in creativity and problem solving. Those high in agreeableness are often warm and considerate, whereas individuals lower in this trait, they may be more skeptical or competitive. Now we move to neuroticism, which is often associated with emotional reactivity and stress sensitivity, which plays a role in creativity and problem solving. People in high in neuroticism may experience frequent mood swings, anxiety, stress, while those lower in this trait, they tend to remain calm and resilient in stressful situations. I experience heightened emotional responses, but use coping mechanisms such as journaling to manage them. McCrae and Costa, they argue that neuroticism is largely stable over time and has a genetic basis. However, recent studies on epigenetics show that things like childhood experiences can affect how genes work. Understanding the 5-factor model has real-world applications that impact all of our daily lives. For starters, in the workplace, employers use personality assessments to predict job performance and teamwork abilities. And for high conscientiousness, it's often linked to strong work ethic and reliability. Another life example is our relationships, such as compatibility in friendships and romantic relationships, which they can be influenced by personality traits. Here, a highly extroverted person might struggle with an introverted partner unless they understand each other's needs. Then we have mental health. Now, mental health is a big one. I'm pretty sure we've all divulged in mental health. Research does suggest that high neuroticism is correlated with anxiety and depression, while high conscientiousness is linked to better physical and mental well-being. With this, I leave you with the knowledge that the 5-factor model, it gives us powerful framework for understanding human behavior by recognizing our own personality traits and how we can improve relationships and also career paths and personal development. So the next time you reflect on your personality, ask yourself, how do my traits shape my choices, my relationships, and my path in life? Because in the end, personality is not just who we are, it's how we grow. I also leave you with this question that you can ask yourselves. How might understanding your personality shape your future?